Good morning, guys. The fox woke me up, so I'm not quite awake yet. I want to go over a couple things this morning. It's Sunday morning. I don't know the day. Oh, Jill and I got a new toy. It's a hammock swing. We've got two of these out front on the porch. Not with the frame, just hanging from the ceiling. Pretty good stuff. Highly recommend it. So we're going to get into the Electroculture this morning. What I've noticed, I'm still getting a lot of, I'll call it flack, but with the clockwise and counterclockwise thing. I posted a video a while back on counterclockwise versus clockwise, showed my setup, and I'm still getting no. If you're in the north, you have to do it clockwise. If you're in the south, like Australia, you have to do it counterclockwise. And I'm just not seeing it. What I am seeing is every time I put these sticks in the ground, everything stands up nice and straight, nice and tall. This one is a counterclockwise. And these guys are standing straight up. And we'll go to the clockwise. I still can't get over this. And let's see if I can. This might be a little long. There's a lot of stuff going on here today. But again, my giant dill. It's, I don't even know. It's over 6 feet tall. I got somebody that commented, it said that we're in zone 8, which I'm not aware of the zones. And this happens all the time. Here in Maryland, this doesn't happen all the time. So anyway, here's the baby dill that I got. When I bought it, it was 6 inches. Now it's 9, and it's only been a week. So if this is normal, if there's other people out there that grow dill, let me know. But see, this is what happened to the last one, to the big guy. The stems start growing first. They start shooting up. And then it starts to grow. Again, this is after a week. This last Sunday I bought this, planted it. It was 6 inches above the ground. A week later, it's 9. So, and of course the cilantro, they're over 3 feet. Again, I've never grown cilantro, so I don't know. Do they get 3 feet? Answer in the comments. These are what I first noticed. They were lying down when we bought them. They were just kind of doing their thing, following the ground. And I put the stick in the ground, and the next day they were standing straight up, and they haven't laid down at all since I put the stick in. Another interesting thing is our parsley is migrating towards the stick and actually starting to wrap itself around the base of the stick. Parsley looks really good, though. It's nice and dark, but I thought this was interesting. It's like in the stick. And again, this is a clockwise one. So yeah, since opening this, or starting this YouTube page, getting a lot of good feedback. Everybody's really cool. I've had nobody come in and slam me or say, oh, this is bullshit. That's over 6 feet tall. I've never seen it. So I had to crutch it out because it was falling. I had a part of it actually bend and fall, that piece there, so I had to cut it off. So we made salmon last week with it, so it didn't go to waste. So I'll walk you over to the better garden. So there's a video going around now about a guy wrapping wire around a tree and then connecting the two wires and powering up a light socket and a grinder. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to maybe try it today. I'm just probably not going to video anything unless I get results, or unless it zaps me out, I don't know. But there's one guy who is being a little mystic about it. I sent him the video because he said, there's power in trees. I was like, okay, well, what else do you got? And he sends me this 369 Tesla. And it's like, okay, I've studied Tesla a little bit, 369. Haven't really wrapped my head around it till this weekend. And it's interesting, it's fascinating, but I still haven't gotten to the point where it applies to the nature of things. Apparently it's the numbers of the universe, and if you multiply 9 by 9 or half it, it comes up 9 if you do the number thing. Same with 6 and 3. It's interesting. Look into it. We can talk about it, because I'm still not. How does it apply to the electricity? But for, I can't remember your name, whoever that is with the Tesla 369, give me a little bit of time. I'll figure it out. So anyway, back to these guys. The zucchini. This is after a week. They were little cup plants that I got from Home Depot. And after a week, it's been 7 days. They're coming along really well. Walk over to the so we've got squirrels and other animals, and so Jill got online to find out different ways to keep them away, and she came up with this fork standing out of the ground. It's supposed to keep the squirrels at bay, because I don't know how it works. At first I thought she was just going to put the tips in the ground, and I'm like, if we skewer, a squirrel, she's going to have to clean it up. Because squirrels are my friends in this forest. So, but anyway, I'll let you know how that works, because we did have somebody come and steal a tomato from this guy. Rummy didn't knock it down, but I did see a raccoon here last night. So I'm not sure what the deal is with him. He's a big one too. So yeah, 369, Tesla coil, and the clockwise and counterclockwise. Again, this one is counterclockwise. If you look at the copper, fix on that. Counterclockwise. And everything's going to town. I'll show you the big Roma. I mean, it's still a normal size. I'm not seeing any giant fruit yet. But basically it's the same thing. Everything's standing up straight. The only problem I'm having is with the cayenne peppers, and I really wanted them to go. So if anybody's grown cayenne before, are they just slow starters? Let me know. It's a lot of homework for the next week, guys. 369, Tesla, coiling right and left, forks in the ground. So, anyhow, with the tree, I'm wondering which... The guy seemed to make it that the tree had to be catching the light. So, I'm thinking I might use this guy. I don't want to waste a whole lot of copper if it's not going to work. So I figure if it worked on a big tree, it should work on a little tree, as long as the light's hitting the leaves. So probably around 1 o'clock I'll try it. It's like 8:30 right now. But as you can see, I've got this monster. I could probably light up a city if this works. And then, of course, I've got all this. So I've got 2 dead ones right there. I wonder if they put off power. I doubt it. And I've got little birds coming in and out. But yeah, I've got lots of trees to choose from. So there's the homestead. So I'm going to call it. This has been a long video. I haven't even had my first cup of coffee yet. So I'm going to spend the next half hour drinking coffee and feeding my squirrels. They're getting hungry. I've got about 8 of them that come every morning. I just throw them nuts and they hang out. So we'll leave it there, guys. Have a good Sunday. I'll talk to you next week. See you later.